earlier this week, we sent my 5-year-old son out to get a drink from the garage for his mom. And so he goes out, he grabs this can of like Pepsi Zero. And as he's walking back to the back door, we're watching him and we're like, okay, he's great. He's going to come inside, give his mom the drink. Not a big deal. And so he gets to the back door and we start hearing like this thumping noise at the back door. It's kind of strange. And we're wondering, why didn't Riley just walk in the back door like he knows, we know he can, right? He can open the back door all on his own. So he gets inside, we're like, hey, why did you start kind of kicking the back door as opposed to just walking in on your own? And his response was really great. He's like, well, I had mommy's drink in my hands. I was holding onto it with both hands. He's like, and I was afraid that if I put it in one hand and try to open the door with the other, he's like, I might drop the drink, and I didn't want to do that. And I love that. We kind of chuckled about it for a second, but it reminded me of a thought that I've talked about previously with groups of people that I've gotten a chance to work with, and it really made me think about how often do we have a true two-handed faith. And what I mean by that is Riley had this drink for his mom, and he knew that that was of the utmost importance, that he took care of that he held on to it. So he was willing to hang on to that with both hands. How often does our faith in Jesus represent that to us? How often are we willing to hold on to that with both hands? Because so often what happens is we'll have a hold of Jesus with one hand, but we want to have one hand on something else, a relationship, money, reputation, something else that we think we have to have Jesus and this other thing. And it really put into perspective for me, if my 5-year-old son can get holding on to something with both hands, being careful with it with both hands, it made me think back to childhood, right? Catching a baseball, you have to use two hands. But how often do we have Jesus with one and we're holding on to something in the world with the other? This week, I want you to do your best to let go of whatever that other thing is and hold on to Jesus with both hands to demonstrate a two-handed faith. I hope that you have a great week, and remember that God loves you.